Well, hey folks, this is Seven here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farm Sim 19. I'm here on the NF match map, i.e. on the server today. Because finally, I have more than a row of this ready to harvest. Yep, the middle has finally filled in, so we're good to go. We're going to grab our Rostel mash and mash on. Oh, sorry. No, don't unfold the trailer, okay? Pretend you like me. Alright, there we go. Alright. And away we go. So I do hope everybody's got a wonderful start to their weekend. It is Saturday morning here as I do this. A little later than I normally get started, but had to go into town this morning, and I like to do that bright and early. So, yeah, I'm that weirdo that's in the store parking lot 5 minutes before they open. But, yeah. And we should, take a little zip over to the server, make sure it still exists. I know they've turned off the TeamSpeak server again. And it doesn't matter if I turn it on now. If it doesn't get used within a day of my turning it on, they just turn it back off. So, there you go. But that's alright. I'm thinking that... Ooh. Goodness, that was a little bit of the laggers. I'm thinking the server's probably pretty much toast. Whoa! Kind of like my harvester was just about toast there, eh? We went from an original 6 to 4 to 3. You know. So, and I don't know that you guys spend any time on here. Not much, anyway. Which, I mean, that's fine. That's fair enough. I don't think any of it turned out quite as we'd hoped. But I must say one thing in Giant's favor. I think the multiplayer this particular iteration is much better than it was for 17. You know, at least you actually have some control over money if an admin isn't logged in. You know, you don't have to sort of go, whoa, why am I even here? I can't buy any tractors, I can't do anything, and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that end of it has certainly gotten better. But, yeah, I'm going to keep plugging away on it here until, well, I guess sometime in December it'll actually come up for renewal, and I don't know that we'll be doing that. It would seem kind of pointless, so... But I gotta say, you know, that the couple of times I was lucky enough to get on when there was a full group of guys on here, you know, you sure were a great group of players. Enjoyed the heck out of it. In fact, unlike most games, I'm not a big fan of multiplayer. I mean, I play MMOs and I solo them to max level, you know what I mean? I'm one of those guys. Yes. Kind of expect that from someone that hangs out in grocery store parking lots. Anyway, but I've got to say that when everyone was on and it was a little more active, it was some of the best Farm Sim I played. You know, I really enjoyed the banter amongst the other players and that sort of thing, and that's I can see how it has an appeal. I think you'd have to have a, you know, somebody a little bit brighter than me that could think of some way to keep everybody active and occupied and wanting to come back and do more, which is, that's basically where the server fell apart, was the fact that, you know, it was kind of just what I'm doing now, a matter of just logging into a different map and, you know, doing the same thing somewhere else where even your achieves don't count. Alright. And don't go in the water. Beautiful. So I don't in any way consider that it was a waste of time or money doing this, you know. Like I said, I really enjoyed some of the days I was on here. Yes, indeed. But I mean, it's been probably close to almost a month since anybody's required or requested any new mods or anything new for the server. So I can only assume that you're either in maintenance mode and, you know, doing sort of what I'm doing, dealing with things as they come up, or moved on to bigger, better maps with a little more to inspire you. Which, like I said, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm only really on the server now 1 day a week, just as I said, to make sure that, you know, Berry Games doesn't shut us down in case one of you guys goes, you know, I think I'm just going to hop on the server today and muck about, only to find that it's not working. That wouldn't be reasonable at all. Still want to do my best to make sure that anyone that wants to sign in and give her a shot has an attempt to, you know, have a chance to actually do so. Alright, let's get one more cut and then I can go upsy and downsy. I would think. Oops, getting a little bit over the edge here. I don't want to lose any. How's it looking? Ooh, pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Excuse me. I really started to swerve, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Looks like the weird version of Vehicle Inspector is actually working today. Actually, it doesn't seem to be a thing of days. It's like it works with some machines or something. I don't know. It's random. A couple of mods seem to work that way on the server. Some days you log in and, hey, that's up there. And other days you log in and go, where'd it go? Oh, it's going to rain today? Well, we picked a great day for harvesting. Let's hope we can get this done before it does go all wet and woolly on us. Because, of course, that'll put the kibosh on harvesting, which would really suck considering how long I've been waiting for this. Staring at the outer ring on all the yellow, and everything in the middle is green, and then it turns kind of a gold color, and everything in the middle is green, and then it turns dark gold, and everything in the middle is yellow. I'm like, oh man. So I finally logged in as admin again and fast forwarded through the night. And at about 3:47 a.m., it all turned gold. So I did let it go till morning. And we didn't want to go too late, though, in case it did start raining. I already put up with a full season of rain, basically, on the other map. I couldn't believe that. The entire early summer rain. Beautiful. Alright, look at that. One down this side. Ooh, we're gonna have to go fetch ourselves a tractor and trailer here pretty quick. Get the old pipe out. There we go. Beautiful. Do-do-do-do. Run, little man, run. Whee. Oh, where the heck are we running to? Oh, it figures I'm on the wrong end of the field. Do-do-do-do. How's this cotton coming? I thought I'd like just planted this. Apparently it's ready to harvest. Well. Oh, I'm just gonna run through the crops. I'm gonna take way too long running all the way around. Yes, I know I could have just gone that way, but nope. There's an easy way, there's a hard way, and there's my way. I'll give you a guess which way it leans toward. Alright, now, there's a tractor. That's a good start. What do we have here? A trailer. Wow. I think we got her in the bag. Oh yeah, right, you got the big dualies. You can barely turn around at all. Now those are, yeah, they are road croppers, cool. Just in case we accident, oh well, it won't matter, the trailer sure as heck ain't. So we will have to be careful. That's a lot of canola. In fact, that's one of the things I bought this morning was canola oil. Strangely enough, I have a whole farm full. Yeah, it just happens to be the lowest saturated fat oil you can get. So, it's the only one I can use. I've always preferred it anyway. Anyways, olive oil is so much healthier for you. Well, considering, not really. Certainly 1,000 times healthier than corn oil, or, you know, vegetable oil as they call it. But yeah, if you want the best, you get this stuff. And here in Canada, we make more of this stuff than just about anybody in the world. Alright. Happy, joy, dude. Alright. Now we've got room. Yep, lots. A little overzealous there. Woof, look at all the dusties. Oh well. Dust or not, we still gotta do this before the rain comes. Yes, indeed. I was watching that Driz fella. doing some logging on his channel there. And honestly, bud, I think you're watching too many of my videos, because it's starting to rub off. As soon as he goes, yeah, this was probably the least frustrating of the methods, and boom, knocks the logging truck over. And I'm sorry, man. I laughed pretty freaking loud. Pretty freaking loud indeed. I gotta admit, though, you darn good recovery. Really good recovery. So, but yeah. That was some pretty classic stuff. And it's not like the first log either, is it? But it's always got to wait till you've already got 30 of them in the truck and nicely stacked and looking good, and then boom. Yeah. But some neat equipment, I'll give it that. That was really funny. It was definitely something I would do. And have done on many occasions in one fashion or another. Whether it's rolling them coming around the final corner into the farm, or, knocking them over. I've knocked lots of things over in this game. Things that generally you wouldn't think you could knock over. Another just little out of nowhere micro stutter. I didn't stop the harvester. I still going full bore. I just decided to take a wee pause. So as far as I know, the graphic settings are the same for this as they are on the on my other map, Richeville. I wonder why the skybox is so weird looking on that one. See, it doesn't, you can see a certain squareness, especially with how the bottom height of the cloud and the top cloud height is almost perfectly level. It lets you see that there is in fact a square profile to them. But I don't know, for some reason it looks like little floating blocks. It's almost like the sky in Minecraft. Not quite that bad, but it is certainly more reminiscent of that than the skybox above here. And again, I don't know if that's something that's controlled, added into the map, or any of that stuff, but yeah. Not that I spend much time sitting here staring at the sky, but it happens on occasion. Man, this is going to take some time, isn't it? Let's get to the end here. Alright, I'm going to need my little map up for a sec just so I can check the compass. Alright, so we want this guy to line up at 180. If we can. Alright. There we are, perfect. Now let's hire up. What do you need to turn your lights on for? Huh? It's darn near the middle of the day, dude. Jeez. Alright. Let's see. First of all, how the crit hairs are doing, shall we? We could use some strawage for the cows. See, we got lots of milk. Whereas you guys have lots of straw. Sheep are doing good. Yeah, it's about all they're shy of is a little bit of... So that's not bad. Probably not something I particularly need to worry about, in fact. How's this doing? Ah, it's done. Beautiful. We have more silage. And this guy is just... I see. Well, that's because we're waiting to do some more grass cutting. Yes. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing here. Exactly what we're doing. Helper F is blocked by an object. Really? Oh. Oops. Sorry. And I knew that too, because when I brought it up the other way, it's exact. What a clown, eh? You're an idiot. What are you? Really? You're that terrified of driving in the ditch? Alrighty then. How's he doing for... Well, see now, that's what I mean. Now, when I could use it, where'd that vehicle inspector thing go? It's gone. 75%. Okie dokie. There we go. Whew. It's a lot of glare off that window. Man. Gotta get the old glass cleaner out. Huh. Oh, it's kind of glitchy, isn't it? It's alright as long as you're staring right at it. Yeah. As soon as you stuff it off to the side where it belongs, it starts to glitch a little bit. Weird. Oh well. Buggy is as buggy does. Whoa. There's a view for you, eh? It's got quite the overcut on one side. Quite the overcut indeed. So I see Farmer's Dynasty, that they're building themselves another game, eh? Lumberjacks Dynasty. I really enjoyed that game and what they were doing with it. The reason I don't play it very much is the initial grind is just deafening. And a couple of decisions in particular. When they decided out of the blue to cut the sale price of bales literally in half. Yeah, that was kind of a sleazy thing. I don't know how else to put it. The other thing is, that you needed to have so many social points to hire a worker. Yeah. The social point should be sort of an optional aspect of it, you know? Or at least to the degree where, I mean, to affect something like that, where you were forced to push the grind even further, because new equipment is super expensive, and the stuff they start you with is tiny. You know, specifically doing things like plowing. It's like a 2-row plow, right? And even with all of the improvements, and as cool as the game is, and it's certainly a viable, different way of doing a farm sim, yeah, that initial grinding with these super small equipment, and really no way to upgrade it, you know, other than, like I said, tons more grinding. Yeah, didn't inspire me to go back and keep trying every time they did updates, unfortunately. But I thought it was interesting that they are doing this new idea is to do a lumberjack simulating thing, which I think is also kind of funny, considering that they ran into all of their troubles when UIG decided to screw them over, because, oh no, doing that is, you know, that's our thing. The whole building repair deal, yeah, you guys made that up, didn't you? But I messed that one. And so now they're going there, you know, oh, we're done. Okay. Oh, right, this thing's actually got its own internal, that's right. Well, maybe this one doesn't. Maybe I'm just cutting things that I shouldn't be cutting. Alright, let's go see how. Yep, that's what I thought. And you're there with the pipe hanging right out over the crop. Of course you are. Good for you. Alrighty, there we go. So I guess I'll call the episode there, guys. I'm going to finish finally harvesting this. I guess next time around it'll be the cotton field across the way. So thanks for all of you that logged in and watched. It is appreciated. If you enjoy the episode, don't forget to hit that like button. I do have a Patreon page too, if you enjoy my content and would like to help a poor fella out. That's always nice. Oops, I just want to get this a little off the front there. There we go. So, till next time, this has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks. We are here on the server. Ciao for now.